Yeah, the main notable ones. Yeah, I already know who I'm gonna go on.
All right, and we should be streaming. We're just waiting for the screen to pop up.
Here, I'll pop that.
All right, I gotta make sure I sound.
There we are. All right, hold on. Let me just lower my volume over here so that way.
You'll probably be able to hear all the echoes.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hear it all.
There you go. Ooh, sound crisp,
Ooh,
crispity,
ooh,
crackety, cone.
ooh.
Let's see. All right, so we'll just let this simmer. Okay, we'll just let this
I'm
simmer.
I'm shooting out a couple links.
Yeah, same here. So we're just gonna let this simmer, guys. Obviously, we are a very small channel, so we can.
It's all right, dude. Everybody, hey, everybody starts somewhere.
Right? Okay, hold on.
Yep.
Just gonna send it out. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Just take it. Oh, that one came out clean.
Let's see.
We're on March,
These
right?
fools. Yeah, March. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude.
What happened?
So what's called the guys are all over here betting around and whatnot. We'll talk about that in a bit, actually.
For sure.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Let's get this bad boy started. What is up, dudes? Dudettes?
What up? What up?
So now, free agency and a new season has begun, Inc. Are we not excited about this?
I'm definitely excited.
Oh man, it is going to be a lavishing free agency, and I don't know, man. Where should we start off? Should we start off with? Should we start off with your boy? Yeah, let's start off with your boy, Dak Prescott, man, breaking the bank.
Who's breaking the bank?
Dak Prescott breaking the bank. So,
Well,
as
for
a,
4 years. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as a Cowboys fan, how does it feel that you guys could have gotten him for like what 32 million? Now you guys got to put out 70. Was it 72 million in 2 years?
Well, um, at the end of the day, I'm happy about it because we needed to have this quarterback. We needed it. So I'm actually happy. 4 years for a buck 60. It could possibly move up to I think a buck 65 with incentives, but 126 fully guaranteed.
That was weird.
126 fully guaranteed. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot already how much of it he's gonna get when just signing.
I believe it was 72 mil now.
Something like that, dude. But Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Prescott got
But
paid heavy.
he got paid. Yeah, he broke the bank. And guess what? Now we have the quarterback for the future. There's no ands if or buts. We don't have to worry about having like a Kellen Moore or a Sam Darnold or a Mark Sanchez as a quarterback for Dallas now. Now we're locked and loaded, and it sounds like now it's time to go ahead and start drafting heavy to protect Dak.
You got to, man. And well, I think your offense right now is worth, what is it worth? It's worth about 80 million, I think, right? Now that you guys have Amari Cooper, Zeke,
Well, we had
and Dak Prescott.
yeah something like that. Let's see, what is it? I think was it 18, and then 40, and then Zeke was what
20.
90,
Oh no, wasn't he 15?
18. Okay, so let's say 15, 18, and 40.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you guys
that's
are about
between them.
80, and I mean,
That's just them three. it's probably more than that, dude.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Well, we're over the salary cap right now, so they got to start making moves to figure out what they're going to restructure.
mm,
Uh, who's the potential going to be part of Masker Week, which is what's going on right now with the cap being 182.5, something like that. So now
it,
all teams are scrambling, cutting players, and trying to get under the cap.
yeah.
I think Cleveland, I think, is the top team. There are like 210, 211.
Dang,
That's what they get for paying Miles Garrett.
they should have waited. Well, I think the franchise tag would have been even cheaper.
Mhm.
So,
C'est la vie. But yeah, so yeah, all teams are are definitely going to be just trying to fly all over the place to figure out where they can save cap. And right now, I think Dallas is the number one target they're looking at to probably get rid of is Michael Gallup. Save some money for that, and they're saying that now they're officially basically calling CD Lamb the number two wide receiver.
I mean, it is what it is when it comes to that. Um,
That's
yeah,
how
but
that's how the NFL
but
rolls.
from what I hear is that you guys are trying to restructure your almost your whole line on Zach
They
Martin,
are.
Tyron Smith,
Why
and
not? Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, and they're saying that you guys will actually be
Oh,
saving
pin
20
it.
mil.
Did you
Oh,
pin
I
it?
did. Yeah, always first
Perfect.
comment always gets pinned. So you guys are looking
Yep.
to free up about almost 20 million in cap space. So you guys would be relatively pretty close, and I think getting rid of Michael Gallup would definitely help you guys out. But once again, you guys are going to go pretty far. I would even as far to I would go as far as saying that the Cowboys will take the division this year. But
Um,
uh,
have you not seen? Have you not seen the garbage ass division that we're in?
look, man, the Cowboys are going to find a way to go 8-8 and still make the
More than like
playoffs.
The Cowboys are paid 160 million for a franchise quarterback to go 8-8.
Yeah. So,
We got to put some respect on Russell Wilson's name for damn sure. Pin that motherfucker. You're right. We're gonna pin that shit. I
Mr. Russ, Mr.
or
Russ.
or hey, what if I- I'm just throwing out this is just me thinking. Since now you signed Dak Prescott for this long term deal, should be not on over to hey, Mr. Seattle. Russell don't want to be there, but that's not
But
gonna
that's not
happen.
gonna
Everybody
happen.
already.
Like Dak, Jerry Jones is committed to Dak.
Hold on, wait, what? Why were they? I gotta hear about this. Why were they hating on Russ?
I
I
don't
gotta
know.
hear about this one.
So
But it's
we're talking about ESPN that keeps getting blown out of the waters by just FS1 Undisputed.
yeah.
ESPN don't know what they're talking about. They got a little too much.
This is true. They. I don't know if you noticed, but I think sometimes from time to time I do see some of their commentators over there running around with white residue on their nose.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, hey, and I notice. But what do I know?
Nah, I mean
But getting
they
back,
get paid the big money for I don't know what reason, but I think they're trying to find their new Skip Bayless, but
mhm.
there's only gonna be one
but
Skip.
yeah, but getting back on we're trying to finish up on Dallas watch right now is yeah they're trying to run around and all that. So the best way to probably do all that stuff is probably you're gonna have to restructure up everybody else's contract or make turn it into signing bonuses.
And then so I think, like I said, the Cowboys are definitely gonna win this division. I think they're gonna go 10-6 unless we get another game. Then they're gonna go 10-7. They're
Dog,
still talking about it.
you being modest about that shit. I'm looking at a 9-7, even 8-8. I,
I'm giving the Cowboys a little bit a little chance right here,
I
just because I mean honestly, Dak was on his way to matching Aaron Rodgers MVP level. He was.
he was having MVP type of caliber season
Hmm.
until he went down. Yeah, you know what? I'll admit that. But hey, redemption,
Yeah, and
redemption.
he got paid. And I don't think Dak is that type of guy that's like, I got paid, I'm gonna lay back. Dak is like,
You whoa 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 whoa.
Well,
Go
it
ahead.
looks like he signed multiple franchise tags, and he's like, I'm still gonna ball out and play. So
The best person I can actually give about that, the example about getting paid and then kicking back, or who regressed highly after he got paid. As much as I want him to be a Cowboy, maybe it might be time to cut ties with him. Zeke.
trade him first because he still has some value.
Yeah, he
There's
does have, but
always a GM who is going to reach for a player, and you have ammunition enough to reach the Jaguars. they'll probably want another running back, or the Cleveland Browns may want to, back up. I don't
Oh,
know.
Cleveland ain't gonna. They're good with Chubb over there at Jacksonville.
Mm.
They definitely. I'm still not sold on what's his name. Was it Robinson?
Who?
The Jaguars running back. Was it Robinson?
Yeah, that was their like fourth string though, no? With that third string,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. But
They're
anyway,
gonna
so
have to find someone that, I don't know if Kareem Hunt is coming back, but they need to find someone that's like a Kareem Hunt style
I'm
to match with Chubb.
yeah. So So, me personally, like I said, going back on Dallas with the Zeke, the whole production that he had last season, where fumbles were finally now starting to come about to be uh, a huge problem for Zeke. Maybe it was all mental. Now that the fact that Dak wasn't there to back him up
Mm,
and to help him out, and that's where I wanted to see, and he actually regressed highly back, dude. Like it
badly.
sucked.
Maybe
Yeah,
Zeke just isn't built for the limelight, man. Maybe Dak needs to, get all that juice
the
for
Josh
himself.
Allen of running backs.
Yes. Yeah, we could say that. But or maybe he needs fans, I don't know, maybe it's just an ego thing. So
Could
it
be.
could be the opposite, but now that we got the Cowboys out of the way, maybe we'll circle back on this. But the Chiefs released two starting tackles in Eric Fisher and Michael Schwartz, man. What the heck are they?
This, hey, but
Did they
this is
not
what we
think?
talked
Did they
about.
not see
This is
what
what we
happened to
talked about.
Mahomes?
We talked about this, but see, they could probably draft players. They could probably do it.
Dude, the Chiefs are going to be pick 25 to 30, 32 in the next Mahomes lifetime. Okay? As long as Mahomes is their quarterback, they're definitely going to get a top pick. Like, bottom pick is what I'm saying. So,
Yeah,
unless they get super, super lucky and they could get some gems, just like the New Orleans Saints do, they get most of their tackles and linemen on second rounds. It, have they really found someone? Because the Super Bowl showed that they had nobody that was ready to go up against
well,
any good pass rushing unit.
they had a couple, couple injuries here and there. Not only that, also you got to take into effect that Patrick Mahomes was having a little injury too with turf toe and all that.
Yeah,
That I'm not. That's not to make an excuse or anything. Like it's always should be ready. Next man up should always be
yeah.
ready. But this
Didn't
is
Tom Brady ankles hurt too? He got surgery after though. Didn't complain about it.
oh, stop. Anyways, but getting back to it, like now this definitely really takes a big hit to Mahomes' line. Huge,
Huge,
dude.
bro.
Huge. This is
Huge.
fucking huge.
This is like they were the reason why Mahomes looked super good against La Familia when they ultimately choked. So I don't know what the Chiefs are doing. Maybe they're riding Mahomes a little bit too much, but we've seen that you need tackles in this league, and especially when you are in the AFC West. So
Especially if you paid that kind of quarterback.
who's gonna guard Joey Bosa? And let's say Melvin Ingram comes back. Like, you guys are giving a potential chance for someone else to take that division. You really are. And then you have Von Miller coming back, and now you have Bradley Chubb, and then you have Malik Reed. You have a bunch of studs that recorded.
Maybe even Shaq Barrett comes back
Mm,
into this
Hey,
division.
who knows? Maybe Shaq Barrett goes and breaks the bank with the Las Vegas Raiders. They have Max Crosby over there in Oakland. They just need another pass rusher. I mean, dude, you just cannot simply get rid of your two. Even if they were on the decline, they are that veteran presence that you need at tackle. And now, frankly, I really do think the Chiefs are going to be in trouble a little bit. But like you said, they could get lucky. They could pick out a gem in round two, because they're literally preparing for picking 32nd or 31st, and then they have to pick what, 64 or something like that. So they're picking high, bro. All the gems are gonna be
Well,
gone.
way back, yeah, you're picking really low.
Hmm.
But then again, like I said, it doesn't matter where you draft a player. It's how well that player can fit in the system.
Exactly, and
And
yeah,
yeah, to be able to find something like that of Eric Fisher and that other dude's Schwartz caliber, fuck, dude, like
you can't. That's what
it,
I'm saying.
the this this does hurt the Chiefs. Essentially, I think they're trying to play the next man up. So, like their second strings, they're just basically saying, "Hey, it's your time to shine." But I, I don't think they're ready. But who knows? Like I said.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is like I said, it's cool. Mahomes has talent, like you can't even deny it that it's there, but you can only do so much, man, with without it,
With yeah,
without your
that's true.
tackles
You can only do so much.
and then on top of that, like I said, you know, their defense is super sus, man. Chris Jones in this Super Bowl did not look like Chris Jones. You get me? He didn't look like
Who?
exactly the man that
He straight disappeared. That dude straight
he
disappeared.
disappeared, bro. Against dude, against.
Both the offense and the defense both disappeared in the
Mhm.
Super Bowl.
So this is their
They forgot they were invited to the
so I
dance.
just want you guys to hear out what the schedule is out for the Chiefs, okay? And this is the reason why I'm saying hard. So they at home they're gonna play the Denver Broncos, the Los Angeles Chargers, the Las Vegas Raiders, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the
Oh,
Cleveland Browns, the Buffalo Bills, and no matter how much crap we give, your division, the NFC least, the Dallas
yep.
Cowboys and the New York Giants. They are going to come in with a chip on their shoulder. I'm telling you, like, and then away, they obviously play all the first three teams that I mentioned. And then, hear me out, they play the Baltimore Ravens. And then the Cincinnati Bengals, they don't got a defense, so Mahomes is going to have a day. But then they play the Washington football team with a young Chase Young, bro. And that
That
defense
team is
is
hungry.
young. Exactly.
That
They
defense
they
is
they
hungry.
were a
They
couple points
hungry.
away from beating the Buccaneers, but obviously that ifs and what's they don't matter.
Heineke time.
Heineke time, and then the Philadelphia Eagles. They've always had a sneaky defense,
Garbage.
but
Garbage.
they're on
No.
rebuild mode.
Everything about Philadelphia is straight
They're on
garbage.
rebuild mode, and then you got
They
and then
definitely
the Titans have regressed significantly as a defense, dating back to
with
two
the cuts that
years.
they got, especially after the two cuts that they did,
Yeah. So
huge.
that's what I'm saying. The Chiefs are gonna be the Chiefs. They could definitely go 11-5, but don't be surprised if they actually can go maybe 10-6 or 9-7. But because
Whoa,
but
whoa.
it's
That
but it's not
damn.
because like I don't believe in Mahomes. It's because
That O
you
line.
just got rid of your O line basically. And me and you have said this, Ink. You need if you want a really decent O line, you need to drop 50 mil on that O line. And they literally just let go of the top two guys that were paid 10 mil.
Yep.
So who else are you gonna get? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I
That
think that she,
in the draft. Hey, if we find something in the draft, hey, who knows? We're pretty. We'll find something in there, and maybe they might see what we look at.
yes.
I don't know.
So Super Mario says Champ might be on it. Something put a little something on the Chiefs. Maybe missing the playoffs. Maybe.
Holy shit! Damn.
Maybe. This is all hypotheticals. Like I'm saying, I'm not gonna come out here and say Mahomes can't do it because we've seen Peyton Manning do it. We've seen Drew Brees do it. We've seen a lot of Hall of Famers do it. So, but they barely squeezed into wild cards sometimes. So, this is really gonna be all on Patrick Mahomes, and is Travis Kelce. I think Travis Kelsey still has maybe like two more good years. We've said this, um,
Hey,
but
you leave Travis Kelsey alone.
but
That dude got
but
like
it,
8 years left in him.
but
That fool can play 10 more years.
Tyreek the Freak, he looked a little human, you know. So hey, McCole Hardman and what's the other guy, Robinson. Those guys are never gonna do it. No
Yeah,
matter what you guys tell me, that offense is Mahomes, Kelsey,
Sammy
and Sammy
Ty
White
Freak.
and Ty Freak.
And
Yep.
then it's yeah. Well, hopefully, CHE can actually step up now.
Yeah.
I mean, he did. He had a good rookie season. He had a really good rookie campaign. Hopefully now, now that he has a full season under his belt, he can actually step up with it.
Mhm. So once again, if the Chiefs miss the
This is
playoffs,
true.
they've heard it here.
Th- This is true. Super Mario, that is true. 100%. That is true. They're all getting better.
Yeah, and they're all getting younger.
Yep.
Remember that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't, I wouldn't be surprised, and don't color me surprised if the Chiefs lose the division this year, and they got to go through wild card.
And you know what would suck? And this is where I probably would see more. I would probably give you a little bit more credit if Shaq Barrett does join one of those three teams right there,
Oh,
the Raiders, the
dude.
Broncos, the Chargers.
It-
If dude, if imagine Shaq Barrett with Bosa
hey, look,
and Ingram,
it would be
fuck, dude,
a
dude,
scam Newton 2.0.
it'd be a fucking nightmare,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
nightmare.
saying. So like, I would be careful if I'm the Chiefs because they're underestimating this division a little bit too much.
I think so too.
So Hey, the Chiefs, you guys can keep underestimating. That's completely fine. We all know in the NFL you can win at any given moment.
Yep, that's for sure.
Hmm. A little-
Ask Jacksonville that 1 in 15 season, they won. They ended up winning after all.
Mhm.
The Jets fucking blew that shit, gave that shit all away, and they gave it to the Jaguars, and the Jaguars ended up winning after all.
So,
But
hey, and there's a
go
dude,
ahead.
there's a oh dang, what's this kid's name? There's a down tackle. Like I said, we're gonna recap that I seen. I think he's coming out of Northwest. Oh, dude, if the Raiders or the Broncos pick him up in round two, oh Lord, be careful.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have
But
mercy on
before
the
we,
Chiefs.
but before we go further on that, let me give everybody what's called no. Mahomes the highest paid quarterback in the league.
No, yeah, it's Mahomes. He's
But
at almost 50 mil a year.
yeah, but I know everybody always enjoys this segment. So for me, we gotta award it, bro. We gotta give the cheeks of the week this week to somebody.
No, dang, we still have to do our
I'm
award show, guys. It's gonna be professionally done. It's gonna be its own
yeah,
video in its entirety. But the cheeks of the week
yeah.
this week, Inc. Who do you give it to? You've been waiting for this.
I'm gonna give it a Dan Bailey. Dan Bailey gets the cheeks of the week this week. Not I don't understand how he survived the whole campaign through and through this season at all. He should have been cut a long ass time ago. And he thought he was gonna stick around.
You really did.
He thought he maybe thought he survived. Please, please. Mm-mm. That shit ain't happening. They straight said, Dan Bailey, cheeks of the motherfucking week.
Yes, sir. And then I'm gonna give the Stud Muffin of the Week award to the one guy who's been a journeyman, and you guys will not be expecting this. Young Hoku. Young
That dude has been a
Hoku.
long time coming, man.
He gets Stud Muffin of the Week because he has been extended to the Atlanta Falcons. Good job, man. From messing up with the Los Angeles Chargers to now being a solidified
Fixing it
stud.
up.
Wasn't he also a
Yeah, so
Tampa Bay Buccaneer at one point?
yeah, yeah, and
So
he kept shanking it. It's you got to once you put in that work, dude. Hey, it comes through. But like, yeah, your boy Super Mario over there, Bailey cost. Yep, Bailey was costing a lot of people. Hey, I think he cost me a couple fantasy wins too. That piece of junk. What was it? Did he miss? What was it? 4 field goals in one game?
oh yeah, that was funny.
Dog.
Eh,
I was, dude, and I had him. I think I might have started him that week too,
Dude,
where I wanted to just crush my TV, dude.
next year, the number one kicker that should be definitely taken is that rookie from the Buffalo Bills, Blankenship, right? Is that his name? Was that him?
Oh, that's from
No,
Indy,
not from Indy.
Blankenship.
Dang, who's a
I kn-
tad?
I know who you're talking about.
Dang,
I had him too for a little bit.
but that kicker, I think he's gonna be the number one kicker next year.
I'm gonna stick to an oldie but goodie,
Who are you going?
Tucker. Oldie but goodie.
Nah,
You can always rely on Justin Tucker, bro.
not last year. Last year he had a down year. Would he have his one miss,
Eh,
and everybody
eh,
grilled him on it?
yeah, he had one miss and everybody just ripped up a new one for damn sure. You miss one time, your name is Justin Tucker. You miss one time, and then all of a sudden
Well,
everybody's
because
all
I
over you.
think Justin Tucker is going to join the Hall of Fame class when it's all said and done,
He is
alongside with dang it, I already forgot old head's name from the Colts, Vinatieri.
Vinatieri.
Yeah, they're both. I think they would both go to the Hall of Fame as a kicker. Look at us talking about kickers. What do we know, Hank?
Wait till we start talking about tackles and all that. Then.
Right. All right. In other news, uh,
So okay, we got the cheeks of the week and the stud muffin award this week.
and in other words, they say that Joe Burrow is on pace with his rehab because we're gonna go into another quarterback. So,
I'm extremely happy for Joe Burrow. Dude. You never want to see that kind of injuries like that. Those
mhm.
those are really, dude. Those make you sick to your stomach.
Oh
Like
yeah.
Dak, Joe Burrow, Alex Smith. Those type of injuries, dude. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, it's part of the game, and it just sucks. Like when they went down. But
Yeah.
I'm really happy for Joe Burrow.
Well, the thing is,
Extremely happy.
now that we were talking about Schwartz and the other tackle over there with the Chiefs, now that they're a free agent, look, Cincinnati has the most cap space available hey, if I'm you guys, I'm dropping 20 mil per. Bring him over to Cincinnati, and I
Yep.
promise you, Joe Burrow will have maybe not a top five offense, but he will be a top 10 offense if he could get him some competent tackles. Because we obviously saw that they let him down, and we said they were going to kill him, and we spoke it into existence even when we didn't want to. So, I'm happy Burrow's coming back, but another guy who just got cut, man, Alex Smith.
We saw that one. We should have known that one was coming.
After they extended Heineken time. Look, Alex Smith says that he's looking for a starting job next year, and I'm like, bro, starting?
That's not
Are
good.
you gonna
I don't.
take 5 mil?
Are you going to Miami and taking over for Tua?
Oh well, that they're saying that they're excited for Tua's year two.
Who?
The Dolphins, the coaching staff, bro. Flores literally came out and said, "I'm excited for Tua year two," and I'm like,
He he,
right,
he must have not. He must have not seen what we saw this past season, right?
hey,
But hey,
I don't know,
the
man.
the
When you spend a first rounder on a guy who definitely should have been a round two, day two guy, well, what can we say?
well, they're just lucky they have that defense that they got to take care of him,
Hmm.
to give him the rock as much as they can. Because yeah,
And they also let go one of the pass rusher, right? What was his name? Von Van something.
Kyle Van Noy.
Kyle Van Noy, yeah, they let him go. A lot of people were disappointed when they let him go. I think it was very dumb because they still owed him like what? They owed him 15 mil out of 30 mil guaranteed. I thought that aspect they were dumb, but if you look at him stats wise, bro, he was actually pretty garbage, man. He only got
Yeah,
4 or 5 sacks, and they were against Cincinnati Bengals, and I believe one of them was against Cincinnati, and I forgot what the other one was, but he was pretty bad, bro.
I think they were still trying to have his numbers and everything because he came from a Super Bowl winning culture.
Yeah.
So that's where I think they were hoping that would rub off and all that, but his numbers weren't producing like he was over there in New England.
No,
So
to be honest, man, and like just looking at him, I think, you know, whoever needs like a pass rusher veteran should definitely get him, but I wouldn't get him at the 15 mil that he was commanding per year. I think he's a guy that's worth 8 million, and that's being nice. That's being very nice. I always give prices that are nice, bro. Because remember what I told you,
yeah, you do.
Dak Prescott. I told you. I even said it. Dak is going to command 43 mil, and that's being
Yeah,
nice. Like, dude, you're
we
going to get paid
he
handsomely.
wanted more.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to pick up this pass rusher, your team needs it. Like the Baltimore Ravens. I don't know if they're picking up, or the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't think they're picking up Humphrey. I believe that's the pass rusher. If they need one, I would
hmm
definitely pick him up for like 6 mil, because you would have T.J. Watt on the other side. I would tell him, hey man, look, you got fully guaranteed. Or another place that we talked about, because we'll get into this team now, is that the Buccaneers are going to be losing Shaq Barrett from what it looks like. Hey, they could bring
because
they
yeah.
could bring him in there, and the reason why they're losing, take it over, Ink.
So then once they decided to pay Levante David, that's it. That's where are you going to pay him?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going to get the money from? You went and franchised Chris Godwin, and then you paid Levante David. You guys ain't going to have any more money now. All that money now you have to restructure everywhere. And guess what? Like you said it. You said it too. Shaq Barrett wants the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Where can he get the bag? He ain't gonna get it in Tampa Bay.
Dude.
In Tampa Bay, they can do another Super Bowl run.
Mm-hmm.
But without Shaq Barrett, like Shaq Barrett was a big piece of that defense actually stepping up going in the playoff run.
Mm-hmm. Even when Tom
A
Brady
lot of
wasn't there, he
mhm.
recorded the highest sack of his career. I believe he got like 18, 20 sacks when Tom Brady wasn't there. Remember
but
that.
but that's but I meant more like when playoff time came about, ain't nobody was worried about no playoff Lenny. Everybody was worried about like playoff fucking Shaq Barrett.
But payoff, Lenny recorded 120 yards per game with a tutty.
Shit.
Playoff Lenny. Put some respect on that name.
So yeah, they're definitely gonna lose him. Like we said, I'm excited for him for wherever he's gonna go. I if he goes into the AFC West, holy shit! If he's not in Kansas City, look out, Mahomes.
Well,
I have a,
if they let go of their tackles,
I
that
have
means
a,
that they're in cap hell, so they
mhm.
won't be able to afford Shaq Barrett.
I ha- See. This is where it's like To me, you're with losing this kind of caliber, you're in trouble of getting your quarterback hurt. Especially if Shaq Barrett joins that division, fuck, all hell is gonna break
Oh
loose.
yeah, dude. And I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to go to one of the divisions because also AJ. What did I tell you, Ink? That the Raiders love to do? They love to interview sloppy seconds. They wanted to sign
Hmm.
AJ Boye. Like, do the Raiders not know the reason why the Denver Broncos let go of players is because they're just not good?
Hmm.
So like I said, I'm agreeing with you. I definitely think the Raiders, even though it would hurt me to see Barrett going there, he deserves his money. But if you want to keep Mahomes
He
down,
does.
you gotta he could sign with the Raiders, and I'd be pretty happy at that too. I just wouldn't be happy when he plays against us,
Yeah, I'm certain of it.
because he would have two revenge games. So I would not be
But yeah,
enjoying that.
no. So Tampa Bay needs to definitely, start figuring out what they're gonna do because they're paying off everybody. And I know what's his name, Mike Evans said whatever he needs to do to take a pay cut or anything to restructure his stuff, so that way he can get paid. He can dish out some of the cash to every other player. So I mean, who knows? But yeah, Shaq Barrett. I don't see Shaq Barrett there much longer. Uh,
No, because he's gonna
I
want
mean,
20 mil a year, bro.
mm,
Because I think Von Miller's contract is worth 18 mil, and now that Shaq Barrett has two Super Bowls under his belt, he's definitely gonna say, "Give me 20 mil and give me a high
yeah.
guarantee." So we're probably looking at 100, like maybe some Aaron Donald money, like 120.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, 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 whoa. Hey,
So
we there's there's Shaq Barrett and really great players and all that, and then there's sorry, bro.
hey,
There's only one. There's only one room for one alien here, dude, and that's Aaron Donald right there, bro. Ain't nobody touching that kind of caliber cash, dude. No
no,
way,
I don't know if I don't know if I caught my fingers, but how many rings does he have?
dude. Have you seen how many people he just bullies around by himself? I've never seen
How many rings does Donald have?
your boy Shaq Barrett basically getting carried by goats.
Eh,
Uh,
that ain't my problem.
no, look, oh that ain't my problem, right?
He should have held out. He should have held out once he knew that. He should have held out once they knew that golf was coming in. But he said, "I want the money, so get the money." But
But that's
I,
we
the
can
one,
make
the
arguments for both cases where Aaron Donald and
but like I
Shaq
said,
Barrett and all that. But me,
yeah,
Aaron Donald,
I'm not
Aaron,
saying Shaq Barrett is the GOAT, but I'm just saying, I'm saying that Shaq Barrett has two Super Bowl rings and definitely deserves 120 mil. That's
no,
all
he
I'm
does,
saying.
he does. But
He
I'm just
definitely
saying there's only
deserves more money than Miles Garrett. Let's put it
yeah,
that way.
yes, I'll agree with that 100
So,
percent, 100.
as long as he gets more money than Miles Garrett, I'm happy. If he gets under Miles Garrett money, I'm gonna be pissed off. Because
Yeah, because he
dude,
definitely deserves more.
I've been preaching to myself basically all the time, and you know that I was the biggest Shaq Barrett fan.
Oh,
You know this,
you were heartbroken once you guys let him go. You were
yeah.
fucking devastated.
I, I, I was like Shane Ray, who? I was like dumb. Like I was just that was the one of the dumbest things and we could have gotten him cheap too, bro.
You guys could have, would have, should have,
Ah,
could have, would
man.
have, should have.
But moving on now to do we have any other news? Oh yeah, Melvin Gordon. Did we talk about that?
No, we didn't.
That he got acquitted, I believe, from his charges. So it's so dumb. But I hope the NFL punishes him so that way the Broncos don't have to fully guarantee his contract and let him go because
Let him.
it looks like George Payton really doesn't want to fox with Melvin Gordon. It looks like he wants to keep Philip Lindsay more.
And you guys should. Philip Lindsay is your guys' workhorse.
And I think we should keep him too because, like I said, Phil definitely he deserves his money. It's just that people are also speculating that this will be Pat Shermer's last year,
It should be.
if he does it. Because can you imagine? Okay, think about it this way: Aim. You talk ill about one of your bosses, right?
Hmm.
Okay,
I think
and
we
then
all have. But anyways, go on.
I think my camera went out, but that's so weird, and it came back on.
Ooh,
So
spooky.
spooky, and it's going back off again. But I'll keep talking. So you talk ill about one of your bosses, right? That they didn't utilize you right. They used you in the most dumbest ways ever.
Okay.
And then the owner comes in and says, "Oh, I'm keeping my employee." You get me?
Yeah,
Even no matter what the boss says.
yeah, I, that's corporate. Welcome to corporate America, bro.
So the boss is about to be let go of. Why? Because the owner wants to keep his employee.
That's why, hey, be careful because then people are not gonna want to go over there.
No, that's fine. Pat Shermer, he's been wanting to get another opportunity to be a head coach, but we all know that he's not going to get it.
What's that?
All right. That Pat Shermer wants to be a head coach, but tell me who's going to hire him as a head coach.
I wouldn't. It's time for him to bounce, dude. Either that or go to Detroit or to Houston. Houston
I
just
don't
gonna
know.
keep on winning this season, huh?
I can see why. This camera is dead. But keep talking while I try to fix this up.
So, all right. So then, with that being said, let me go ahead and jump into Russell Wilson watch then. Now that Dallas already signed their franchise quarterback, now there's only a couple spaces that he can go to. So, the most conventional one for him that he would fit in is now that that team already franchise tagged their wide receiver, Chicago Bears. The Bears. So, you have Allen Robinson, you have David Montgomery, you have a decent O line, and you have a pretty badass defense. It makes sense for Russell Wilson to go. So, what do you give up? You're going to have to give up, what is it? Either Khalil Mack or offer like Roquan Smith, uh, a couple, I think a couple first round picks, and then say, do it. Your boy over there say, do it. Go ahead, ship his ass on up over there to Seattle, and you get Russell Wilson back.
Mm-hmm.
You still were able to manage to salvage to keep Khalil Mack in town, and then you completely change the full culture there. I guarantee you, if you bring in Russell Wilson like that, that team's gonna want to play. The team's gonna want to win. Dan Nagy's gonna look like a fucking genius. Is it too much to give up? I don't know. For that kind of caliber of quarterback, it's not too much. Because it's either that or you can keep suffering with Trubisky and Nick Foles. Because
Oh yeah, Trubisky's a free agent too, huh? Where's he gonna
mm-hmm.
go?
Where's he gonna go? He's gonna fucking, I don't know, go fucking Texas and go work at a Whataburger or fucking go down to fucking the dirty South and go fucking work at a Waffle House for all I give a fuck. With the way your garbage ass career is fucking playing, you probably missed fucking throwing patties in a fucking burger bun if that was from the way he plays.
Hey, what if the Cowboys sign him as a
Fuck,
backup?
dude. That's the rumor too.
That you guys want him?
That they're trying to bring in Trubisky as a backup to Dak. I don't want to hear that shit, dude. You're gonna make me sad just hearing that shit, dude. Just keep reminding myself that we could possibly bring in Trubisky to back up Dak. I rather
Yeah,
we just
I
kept. I rather we just kept Red Rifle.
hey, the Red Rifle's also free agent,
Yep.
and another guy who's a free agent and says that he's gonna if nobody signs him to be a starter, quote unquote, is Ryan Fitzmagic, man. It's a sad
Minnesota,
day.
make a call, Minnesota. Make that call.
They should. They need to make the call, dude. But they're saying that Ryan Fitzpatrick could actually be linked. Wait for it. The New England Patriots.
I had a feeling.
Can you imagine Fitzpatrick with the Patriots, bro? So
You know, I can.
supposedly that the New England Patriots are trying to either acquire Jimmy G or Ryan Fitzpatrick.
So yeah, it's gonna be harder for them to acquire Jimmy G than fire Fitzpatrick because Fitzpatrick is a whole lot easier. Just fucking sign him.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know what kind of resentment Jimmy G might have to New England and all that. Who knows? And me personally, I would rather see Fitzpatrick up there so that way he can work with. I'm really high on this receiver, Nikhil Harry. I'm really high on him.
Everybody is. Everybody still has like, faith in the kid, but like I said, he hasn't had a quarterback to play with, so and
I
and and for some reason he couldn't get chemistry with Tom Brady.
that's true. But I mean, Brady wasn't there as long to really work with Nikhil Harry. He had maybe 2, 3 seasons with him.
Mm.
and I guess they couldn't sync up. Uh, Brady's go-to was always Edelman. When you have a go-to, I mean, how do you expect to become the number one?
Mm. Broken down Edelman. Hey, he was a product of Tom Brady. I don't think
He wa-
Edelman because it shows. Because I don't know, maybe I could be tripping, but maybe this is what made Wes Welker so great. He actually went to one goat to another goat, and he did amazing. And I guess Edelman, he hasn't even come close to what Welker did with a bunch of concussions in that big old bobblehead helmet.
Well, see, here's where I give Welker his utmost respect and everything. That dude would always go down the middle. He didn't care, dude. He knew he was gonna get killed and still caught the ball.
Oh yeah,
Welker, respect,
yeah, and
respect.
did we
And
talk?
and that Peyton Manning knows about that one.
Oh yeah,
Y'all had him over there in Denver.
and then did we talk about Mark Ingram already?
No, go ahead on that one. Fucking bum.
So Mark Ingram just got released, and he signed a 1-year deal worth up to $3 million to the Houston Texans.
They, like I said earlier, they keep winning.
Dang, bro. I don't know, man. Maybe he'll rejuvenate there, but we definitely seen as time goes on with running backs, especially with the playing style that Mark Ingram does. And he's to be honest, he's no Adrian Peterson. Adrian
It's
Peterson
not.
has found the
It's not
fountain
gonna
of
fit.
youth. He's just it's just going there to die. Remember? Do you remember a guy by the name of what was his name? Lamar Miller.
I remember him.
Who went to
I,
he went to Houston because he wanted to be one of the most highest paid running back and
he died.
died. So I think
Arian
I
Foster.
Arian Foster. I mean, so much that went on there. And um, hey, you know what? Good luck to you, Ingram. I just know that this is already like I'm coming to retirement soon. So
I mean, you're gonna make 3 mil. I mean, congrats on you for that. But me personally, I think you deserve better. You deserve better.
I don't know who would he have signed with. What team out there really needs a? I mean, I could have seen him go to Green Bay to mentor DJ Dillon. That would have
AJ did.
been or AJ Dillon. My bad. I don't know what I said. But AJ Dillon, can you imagine that? That would have been a
He
great
could have gone.
mentor.
He could have gone to La Familia, or he can go up to Seattle. Chris Carson's. I think Chris Carson's a free agent too.
Yeah. So he had a lot of options, but like I said, I don't know. Maybe Ingram just wanted that what's it called? No state tax.
Could be. You never know.
So
That's always a big plus with everybody.
yeah, when there's no state tax, better
Yep.
believe a player wants to go. Just like Florida,
Yeah.
you know.
Yep.
So and
But
also,
they going up to Green Bay. What you're saying? Go ahead. I want to hear this one.
oh, that's right. Dang, Aaron Jones is officially a free agent. Boys did not get the franchise tag.
I'm
Aaron
excited for.
Jones. Oh my goodness, where do you think that this cat is gonna go, bro? I'm just excited for what he's gonna do in another team now.
I'm excited for
It
that.
just depends on what team he's gonna go to, and he'll if he goes to a team like La Familia, have him and Raheem Mostert in the same roster.
Now, that just makes. Well, could you make him expendable, Moster,
I don't know.
and
Uh,
keep the cheaper running back Wilson?
yeah, but Wilson sucks, bro. Raheem Mostert was the best running back on there, even though he did have injuries plaguing him this season. But
Mhm.
at the end of the day, bro, like, yeah,
At the
everybody
end of the
else
day,
sucked,
at the
bro.
end at the end of the day, Moster doesn't care about your fantasy team.
He doesn't.
He
Hey, he
doesn't.
jinxed himself. You never do that.
No,
Has NFL players noticed that you never jinx yourself? Once you say the stuff like that, you're done.
and I even responded to that comment that he said that,
Yeah.
and I'll say this to any football player like that. If you're gonna talk about you're not caring about fantasy points or like fantasy wise, there's a reason why you're being paid that much kind of money. The league is ran by stats. Fantasy football is ran by stats. So ergo, that is, and to me, it's correlation.
Mm-hmm.
So the more stats you put up, the better you do for fantasy. The more we want to see you produce.
Yeah.
I
But
wanted Moster to succeed. You heard me jump up and down. I was screaming that bitch up and down the fucking street, screaming Moster, get paid, Moster, get paid. He got paid, and then all of a sudden he fucking comes out. You know what? You're done. You're done. fuck out of here.
Oh, and then another, so obviously, I think Aaron Jones should go to La Familia, but like I said, there's a lot of teams that could possibly need another running back.
Miami.
Miami. I think he would be great in the Bears. Uh, you know, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait this weekend to see because we still have a lot of cuts that are gonna be coming soon.
Yeah, because this
Um,
is massacre. This is basically we're going through massacre week right now,
yeah.
where everybody's trying to get under the salary cap as fast as possible right now,
hmm
and it sucks that
And
decent players are
and yeah, and a lot of players are going to sign 1 year deals due to the fact that just because you cut and you go below the salary cap, you still
doesn't
need
mean that.
you
Yeah.
still need $11 million for your rookies.
Yep.
So some of your teams could be you'll be like, oh, we're under the salary cap. No, you're not
Nope.
technically speaking because you still
Nope.
got to sign your rookies. So that means, like you say, Inc. No free agents for your team.
They're what's called for all the older heads and all that. What is it? Just like you they would say no soup for you.
No suit for you. So also another surprising release, bro, and I think that this guy should go to Miami, man. John Brown was released, the wide receiver out of the Buffalo Bills.
I heard about that one. So
I think he should go to Miami, bro.
touch on it. Let's hear a little bit about it.
Just because I mean
Just a second.
we knew that once Stephon Diggs went there, and then they have hot sauce.
Mm-hmm.
We said that who was going to be odd man out? It's going to
Yeah.
be John Brown,
Yeah.
And Lord and behold, they cut him, and he could even go over to the Tennessee Titans. You
Hmm.
know, he's not a number one per se, but he is definitely a number two. And there's a lot of teams that need number twos right now, bro. He could even go with Joe Burrow. You get me? Now that obviously Robinson is franchise tag, there's only going to be a handful of really good wide receivers out there in the market.
Yep.
So if I'm a team, I'm not reaching for John Brown either. But if he could, what's an average price? Like what, 10 million? That's pretty
Right.
nice.
This season that's coming up, I wouldn't even do that, dude. Like I said, you got to do something friendly this season. Everybody's signing 1 year, so fucking
Yeah.
take your 4 million, take that shit. 6 million, take it,
Or
and then
or you can always go to Cheese Valley.
that one, then you'd have to take like a league vet minimum.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, the Packers they need to get some of these players in free agency, man.
Believe it or not, they're actually pretty decent with Lazard and Marcus Van
No,
Scanley. I
no, they're
actually
good.
think they're decent.
They're good. They just have a lot of drop issues. You know what I'm. So, and you know me, I was all up on Lazard.
Hmm.
So nobody can say like, oh, you're bad, you hating on Green Bay core. As no, it's like Lazard is good. Like, don't get me wrong, but he's not a number two yet. Can he be a number two? Absolutely, but he's not there
That's why
yet.
this season maybe he steps up. Maybe
He
he
could step
steps up.
up, but if you want that security, like, okay, Lazard, you're not really doing much. What if we throw John Brown there in a three bunch formation?
You could.
You get me?
But you also have Tunyon. Also, you have Tunyon also as an extra safety blanket.
Oh, dude, Tunyan's gonna ball out next year, bro. We only saw him for half
I'm
of the
excited.
season, only
I'm
half of the
excited for
season,
him.
and he
I'm
balled out.
I'm actually excited for him next
Oh,
season too.
and he was training with George Kittle. I don't know if you saw that video, bro. If I could post it up on IG, I will. But man, George Kittle, that man is just a lot of people don't understand what it takes to be elite in any professional league, bro. But you could definitely tell a difference from a George Kittle to, Robert Tunyon isn't elite yet. So when they were side by side, you could definitely see that Tunyon has a lot more to go. But my respect goes out to the top tight ends like Waller, Kittle, and Kelsey. So
Kelsey.
yeah, I'd be careful for Kittle next year. He's coming back with a vengeance.
I was gonna say something, but I don't want to talk shit.
You
You
could
know what?
if you
Oh,
want.
fuck it. I love talking shit. What am I
You want
saying?
the smoke.
I'm always looking for it. So what? So when you said he was training with Kittle and all that, was he
Mhm.
also training? Did the DB hit him in the knee and started complaining, saying I'm out for the rest of the season? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Hey man,
I'm just saying.
we need to go restock on salt because ink is salty.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude.
Because
Like
when ink really talks like this, he must have lost in the league because of it.
I had him in one league. I had him and he yeah.
Yeah, and
But
that
that like
and
I said,
yeah.
that's what I get.
And then now, I believe we'll wrap it up here soon. We're about to hit the hour mark, right? So we got a
Hmm.
little we got a little time. And we're gonna also still talk about some notable cuts. There's two tight ends, two of them that I want to talk about. Is Tyler Eifert and Kyle Rudolph.
Bye.
Where do you
We'll
think these
see.
guys are gonna sign for? They're gonna go for minimum, and I
Yeah.
mean
Minimum.
minimum.
I can see one of them going up in Seattle.
Oh, that would be good. Imagine
I
getting
can see one
Eifert.
of them going.
Getting Eifert up there.
I can see one of them going in Seattle. The other one, maybe Chicago or New England.
Because I think Rudolph is the most underwhelming tight end right now.
Yeah,
So
Rudolph is the most underwhelming one. I mean, he did what he did, and he took care of Minnesota for quite some time. But nay, now with
looking back at his
the emergence
stats,
of Smith.
he
Of
wasn't that good.
course, you would say
Looking
that
at his
for
stats.
tight end he did decent. For tight end he did decent. He held his own, and big ups to Rudolph. So I'm excited to see where he goes next. But I can see one of them going up in Seattle. But
Mm.
that's if Russell Wilson stays there. If not, then
I think
who
he's gonna
knows?
stay there. Maybe. I mean, the only team I think that the only quarterback left that people are gonna be willing to trade for is Russell Wilson, man. I'm sorry to
Hmm.
say this, but me and Ink, we said this 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. If you don't trade Deshaun Watson now, ain't no one gonna get him.
Hmm.
And
So
so, hey, Deshaun Watson fans, I probably would not pick him up for fantasy football that's coming up.
as much as I say I'm gonna hate to say this, best believe he's gonna get dropped on my fantasy team.
Yeah, he's not. He would be that one. He's Mr. Irrelevant. Especially because we know how frustrated he is. So it's not saying that he's not a great quarterback, but he's just
Not at
he's
all.
just he's
Not at
just
all.
annoyed of the Houston Texans. So they're
And
both gonna
yeah,
play hardball.
and he needs that fresh start because like once that team told him straight out, hey, you got to do what you got to do to take care of yourself. Do it.
Hmm. But let's see. Oh, we'll talk about another scenario that I heard, but also I think Jared Cook is gonna retire because he also got released by the Saints. That's another tight end. Um, so who else do we have, man? Who else do we have that's notable? Um,
On.
I think that's it. No,
That's it. Yeah.
that's it for right now. That's what's very notable. Um, Now let's get into the last crazy wild theory that I heard. I hear that they're talking about a quarterback swap with the Arizona Cardinals,
Who?
the Houston Texans.
Ha!
I mean,
But it'd be nice.
yeah, they're saying that they would trade Kyle Murray for Deshaun Watson, but that the Houston Texans would still require a couple picks, a couple assets.
We'll see how things go about, dude.
So I don't know, man. Things are gonna spice up within this upcoming week. We already got a lot of juice, like we said. Obviously the tackles being let go of the Chiefs, linebackers being dropped left and right. I mean, hey, for teams who have salary cap space, man, they're all licking their chops, bro.
Yep.
And then, like I said, we still, I still wonder where Scam is gonna go.
Scam. Oh, scam.
Oh, Scam. And then, yeah, dude. What's it called for the Titans? What Malcolm Butler, Adam Humphries, and Kenny Vaccaro, they all let go of. I'm telling you, man, this defense is gonna be trash next year. They just completely dipped, bro.
Garbage.
They completely dipped. All right. So
Definitely.
you got anything else to add, Ink?
Other than
Oh,
I'm good right
oh. Do you
there.
want to talk
But
about the last thing, the franchise tags? Do you want to talk about that?
well, we basically got on the main ones that we really wanted to talk about. I don't have too much outside of that, other than
Mm-hmm.
Jack got paid. Allen Robinson's gonna stay. Chris Godwin's gonna stay.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the main notable ones that were for me.
Yeah, and then Justin Simmons is also staying with the Broncos.
Hmm.
Everybody wants Broncos players, but
Yep.
you ain't getting my Broncos players. You know why? Because we got George Payton,
There you
and
go.
we gonna keep everybody next year. I'll tell you guys this: I'll draft Drew Lock in the third round. No, I'm not gonna do
Don't
that.
listen. Don't listen to him. Yeah, if he's giving you guys that kind of advice, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him at Oh,
When it
trust.
comes to the Broncos, though, you have to be fair, man. I always put a warning. I am very biased,
Mhm.
very biased. But
I'm biased with the
I
Cowboys,
did beat
but
you.
we're honest.
But I did beat you with Drew Lock. You can't deny it. You can't
Oh,
deny
well, I don't even know what the hell I had as a garbage ass squad.
that. But that I beat you with Drew Lock, hey, as Pacha
Yeah,
does, mm,
Laos,
you louse. All right,
I
hey,
Laos.
do you want to hit him with this month's giveaway? Like,
So,
tell him what the prize is.
so this one, like I said last week, and I don't know if any of you guys are any b-ball, NCAA basketball fans.
Even if you're not, though.
Uh,
Even if you're not.
Even if you're not or anything, we're gonna offer you guys right here from us, F and Dudes. We're gonna offer you guys a $50 voucher. We'll let you pick whatever team you want at the NCAA final. We'll let you pick
Mm-hmm.
whatever team you want. We'll put $50 on it, and we'll get you the ticket. You go ahead and we can get it redeemed and everything like that if they win. But you have a free $50 ticket
Mm-hmm.
to whatever team you want to win the finals.
Mm-hmm. And Ink was very courteous to bumping it up. If
Well, you bumped it up and then I doubled your
you
up.
doubled me up, but if we can reach 50 subscribers by the end of the month, right? And we can get about 100
100.
followers on IG. I said 100, but Ink balled out and said
No,
200.
me. We gonna ball it. Hey, March Madness, we got to start balling,
The
bro.
balling. There you go. It would be $200 to whatever team you want.
200.
But if
Mm-hmm.
we don't reach it, $50. That's still good.
$50. Hey, that's still good. Hey, that's still something.
Free
And
money.
yeah, free money. Who doesn't like free money? I love free money.
But all right, dudes. Once again, we thank you guys, and we just hope
Definitely.
you
Thank you so
like
much,
and
you
share
guys.
this video. And we'll probably be doing little skit segments. I know a lot of people want us to break down maybe some film. Who knows? Me and Nick Man get
I'm down.
together, record some film, and be like what we like about certain players, what we don't. Let's see how it goes. And because we are going to talk about the middle linebacker position in this
Oh yeah.
upcoming draft.
Best believe we will because I'm excited for that
I
one.
hate free money. Oh, I guess Nate Lou is out. He,
Oh, he hates free
you
money?
don't want free money?
You, you don't want free
You don't
money?
want free money.
This dude's talking out nonsense.
You
He's
know what,
talking
Ink?
out of his ass, huh?
Ink? That's fine. If he wins, I mean, I think we could keep the money, right?
If he win, hey, who knows? Maybe we'll give it to a donation cause.
Right?
Yeah. I'll give it to a donation cause.
Right?
You go ahead. If you don't want that money, we'll give it to we'll donate it to whatever charity you want.
Because you hate
I
money,
can definitely
clearly.
do that. Yeah, because if you hate free money, hey, I can tell you right now, there's a great donation out there. It's the George Needs Food in His Tummy Foundation, bro. That's a great cause right there.
Right? But all right, dudes. It's been an honor and a pleasure. We're gonna get to the
Yeah,
juices and
always is.
spices next week because there's gonna be the cut week is coming. So
Yeah,
we
and we'll get that all on you guys. We'll put it all out there. We'll get all the notable cuts, and we'll try to help you guys out, understand more of the cap space and all
mhm.
that why these cuts are necessary.
But all right, dudes. It's your boy Chan,
It's your boy Ink.
and we outro. Peace.
Peace.